Hello and welcome to Stop Fake News, a weekly digest in which we expose and set straight disinformation about Ukraine. I'm Irena Chalupa, a Fulbright scholar and broadcast journalist, and I am pleased to be anchoring this edition. Russian news media circulated a fake story claiming that Turkey has closed one of the world's most strategic waterways to Russian vessels. On November 27th, the Rosinfo news and current affairs site cited Fox News as its source and reported, "The host of the American news agency Fox News, Shepard Smith, announced Turkey's decision to close the Bosphorus and Dardanelles for Russian military and civil vessels, which are carrying military goods intended for Syria and other countries who have dealings with Russia." Referring to the Fox News homepage, but not to a concrete article, Rosinfo also declares that Turkey, being a primary entry point for refugees from the Middle East and Africa, is using this situation to blackmail Europe. There were no news items on such a topic nor any such statements to this effect, neither on the site of Fox News nor on Shepard Smith's program page. No credible international news agency has reported that Turkey sealed the straits, and such a closing seems highly improbable. The same fake was reprinted by the local edition of Arsenyevsky Vesti. The primary source for this fake story was the RBK site, in which journalists discussed the possibility of Turkey closing the straits to Russia, based on the 1936 Montreux Convention, which gives Turkey control over the Bosphorus Straits and the Dardanelles and regulates the transit of naval warships. On November 27th, the Russian television station Russia 24 broadcast an item stating that members of the terrorist organization Islamic State were fighting on the side of the Ukrainian armed forces in the war in the Donbas region. Russia 24 journalists reported that United Nations representatives said that hundreds of Islamists are fighting for the right sector Ukrainian volunteer battalion. StopFake has not found any evidence that any UN official has claimed that Islamists are present in the right sector or in any other Ukrainian battalion. The UN Human Rights Monitoring Mission in Ukraine has no mention of any such claim on its official website. A thorough search of the UN website and a complete Google search failed to find any such allegation. The Russia 24 report also broadcast a complete lie about Ukrainian citizenship being granted to foreign mercenaries after 3 years of military service. In October, the Ukrainian parliament enacted a law that allows foreigners and expatriates to serve in the Ukrainian army on a contractual basis. The law does not provide Ukrainian citizenship after 3 years of service. According to this legislation, the President of Ukraine can grant citizenship to those who have distinguished themselves in service to Ukraine and those non-Ukrainian subjects whose work or contribution is in the country's national interest. The law does not guarantee citizenship for foreigners fighting for the Ukrainian armed forces. Russian media is claiming that Germany will be sending its bombers to Syria to support France. Gazeta.ru reported on November 26th that Germany will send Tornado bombers to Syria to support France's battle against ISIS. The report quotes Henning Otte, press secretary for the Christian Democratic Union Parliamentary Party. The German website Local De is cited as the source of this information. In fact, the original story published on The Local, a website which publishes German news in English, reads as follows. Germany will send Tornado reconnaissance aircraft to Syria to support France's battle against ISIS, said Member of Parliament Henning Otte, defense spokesperson for Merkel's Christian Democratic Union. Germany has already announced that it might send reconnaissance aircraft in order to provide information about targets for international anti-ISIS coalition forces. Germany will not participate in direct bombardments of Syria and has not announced any change to this position. Russian mass media falsely reported that the Ministry of Finance proposed turning Ukraine into one big gambling enterprise. The website Golos Pravdy posted an article entitled "Ministry of Finance proposes turning Ukraine into one big casino," providing general information about a new draft law on gaming, but omitting details about gambling houses and casino locations. According to Article 31 of the draft law, casinos can be opened only in airports and in large 4- and 5-star hotels, which must have 200 rooms if they are located in Kyiv and at least 100 in other cities and towns. According to the proposed law, which has not yet been enacted by the Ukrainian parliament, casinos cannot be opened in any other places except airports and upscale hotels. As previously reported, Ukraine's finance ministry proposes legalizing and regulating gambling in Ukraine. For that purpose, a national gaming service will be established. The draft law on gaming was posted on the finance ministry's website on December 1st. This is just some of the most recent information from StopFake. To keep up to date with exposed fakes regarding Ukraine, please visit StopFake's website. And also, let StopFake know about any reports you think need to be checked or verified. I'm Irena Chalupa, and I thank you for watching StopFake's weekly digest exposing disinformation about Ukraine. Tune in next week. There's bound to be more.